The sun rises over the coastline like a blazing promise, casting golden light across endless waves that crash with quiet power. The beach is already alive, lifeguard towers standing tall like silent guardians. Footsteps press into the sand as runners move along the shore, the rhythm of the ocean matching the pulse of the morning. A whistle cuts through the air, sharp and commanding, signaling the start of another day. Mitch stands at the edge of the water, eyes scanning the horizon with a calm intensity that never fades. Years have passed, but the ocean never changes, and neither does the responsibility that comes with watching over it. The team gathers behind him, a new generation mixed with familiar faces, each carrying their own reasons for being here. Among them, Summer adjusts her sunglasses, a confident smile hiding the weight of expectation. Beside her, CJ stretches, her energy as fierce as the waves themselves. The calm doesn't last long. A distant explosion echoes across the water, low and thunderous, sending a ripple of unease through the team. Heads turn instantly. A plume of smoke rises far beyond the swim zone, dark and unnatural against the clear blue sky. Mitch doesn't hesitate. Orders are given in quick, precise bursts. Boards are grabbed, jet skis roar to life, and within seconds the team is moving. As they race across the water, the smell of fuel mixes with salt air. Pieces of debris float everywhere, scattered like a broken puzzle. A luxury yacht, once pristine, is now torn apart, its remains barely holding together. Survivors cling to anything they can find, fear written across their faces. Summer dives in first, cutting through the water with powerful strokes. She reaches a young woman struggling to stay afloat, pulling her onto a rescue board with steady reassurance. CJ follows close behind, helping a man whose strength is fading fast. Mitch surveys the scene, his instincts sharpening as he notices something off. This wasn't an accident. Back on shore, emergency crews swarm the beach, sirens wailing as the rescued victims are rushed away. The team regroups, soaked but focused. Mitch's gaze lingers on the wreckage being pulled in by the tide. Something about it doesn't add up. Later, inside the lifeguard headquarters, tension fills the room. Reports come in, each detail painting a darker picture. The yacht belonged to a tech billionaire known for controversial dealings. Rumors swirl about experimental cargo, something valuable and dangerous. Summer leans forward, her curiosity ignited. CJ crosses her arms, clearly skeptical but intrigued. Mitch doesn't need rumors to tell him trouble is coming. He's seen this pattern before. Where there's secrecy, there's always someone willing to exploit it. Night falls, but the beach doesn't sleep. Under the cover of darkness, shadows move along the shoreline. Figures dressed in black unload crates from a hidden boat, their movements quick and precise. Inside the crates, faint blue light pulses, eerie and unnatural. One of them glances toward the lifeguard tower, unaware that he's being watched. Summer crouches low behind a dune, her eyes locked on the operation. She speaks quietly into her radio, her voice steady despite the danger. CJ is already moving, circling around to cut off their escape route. Mitch approaches from the opposite side, every step calculated. The confrontation is sudden and explosive. Shouts break the silence as the smugglers realize they've been discovered. A chase erupts across the sand, footprints scattering in every direction. One of the crates is dropped, cracking open to reveal a glowing device unlike anything they've seen before. It hums with energy, its surface shifting like liquid light. Summer tackles one of the men, pinning him down with surprising strength. CJ disarms another, her movements fast and precise. Mitch faces the leader, a cold-eyed figure who doesn't panic. Instead, he smiles, as if this was all part of a larger plan. Within moments, it's over. The smugglers are restrained, but the leader escapes into the darkness, disappearing as quickly as he appeared. The team regroups around the glowing device, its light casting strange reflections across their faces. The next morning brings more questions than answers. Authorities arrive, taking custody of the device and the captured men, but information is scarce. Whatever was on that yacht, whatever these people were trying to move, it's bigger than anyone expected. Mitch stands apart from the crowd, watching as the evidence is taken away. He knows this isn't finished. Days pass, but the tension never leaves. Strange occurrences begin to plague the coastline. Electronic equipment malfunctions without warning. Boats drift off course as navigation systems fail. Swimmers report seeing lights beneath the water, moving too fast to be anything natural. Fear spreads quietly, like a current beneath the surface. Summer refuses to sit back. She digs into the mystery, connecting dots that others ignore. The yacht, the device, the smugglers, it all points to a single source. A hidden operation testing advanced technology in open waters, using the ocean as both cover and weapon. CJ backs her up, her instincts telling her the same thing. Mitch listens, weighing their theories carefully. He's learned to trust his team, especially when things don't make sense. Another explosion shatters the calm, closer this time. A patrol boat is hit just beyond the break, flames rising into the sky. The team responds instantly, racing toward the danger without hesitation. The water churns violently, as if something beneath the surface is alive and moving. As they reach the burning boat, they see it. A sleek, unmanned vessel glides through the water, its design unlike anything they've encountered. It moves with impossible speed, weaving between waves with precision. The same blue glow pulses from its core, matching the device they found. Summer realizes the truth in an instant. This isn't just technology. It's a weapon. The vessel turns toward the shore. Panic erupts along the beach as people scramble to get away. Mitch shouts orders, directing evacuations with unwavering authority. CJ dives into the water, aiming to intercept the vessel. Summer follows, her determination overriding fear. The chase is intense. The vessel moves unpredictably, its path erratic yet controlled. CJ gets close enough to reach it, but the surface burns with energy, forcing her back. Summer spots a control panel partially exposed along its side, a possible weakness. Timing is everything. They coordinate silently, years of teamwork guiding their actions. CJ distracts the vessel, drawing its focus, while Summer approaches from behind. With a deep breath, she pushes forward, ignoring the heat, and manages to grip the panel. The energy surges, crackling violently. For a moment it feels impossible. Then, with one decisive motion, she rips the panel free. The glow flickers, then dies. The vessel slows, drifting aimlessly before coming to a stop. Cheers erupt from the shore, but the victory feels incomplete. Mitch knows this was only a piece of something much larger. The man who escaped is still out there, and whatever plan he set in motion hasn't ended. That night, the team gathers on the beach, the firelight dancing across their faces. Exhaustion mixes with quiet determination. They've faced danger before, but this feels different, more calculated, more dangerous. Summer looks out at the dark ocean, its surface calm once again. She knows it won't stay that way for long. CJ breaks the silence with a half-smile, reminding everyone why they do this. Not for glory, not for recognition, but for the people who trust them without even knowing it. Mitch nods, his gaze steady. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new threats, and new tests of everything they stand for. The waves continue to roll in, endless and unstoppable. And as long as they do, the team will be there, watching, waiting, ready to dive into whatever comes next.